Hi everyone, this is Denise from Black Butterfly Creations. Okay, so you guys, this is my forever flower bouquet. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. So now I'm going to attempt, okay, to do it now. I added a little glitter, you guys, just to get it a little glistening, you know. And I've been stirring and stirring, you know. I just don't want nothing to go wrong. Now, this mold, you guys, came with three different size molds. You have the square one. I think this is like an octagon, and the heart. Okay. And then they came with the little small ones, okay? So those can be like paperweights or whatever. But we're going to start with the flower, with the heart first, okay? Now, because this sphere has a hole in it, you know, I'm going to use this to pour, you know, that into that, okay? So I've been stirring. Now, this pour is not going to take that long, okay? So, because I just got to make sure that this stuff is stirred up real good. And I don't know if I'm going to need more or less, because what's in here was what I had left over from that old, from resin that I had for months, and, you know, never used it all up, okay? I have some more resin that I just bought, you know, but we'll see, okay? I just hope that these flowers do not float upwards, you know, and then I'll be having to press them down, okay? So maybe I should have let's start with this. Let's pour first this into a smaller container, okay? Let's start with this one, okay? See how those are sticking out? I did not want that. I didn't want that. God, I just might have to keep coming back and pushing them down until they settle. Okay. You guys, we can just cut that stem off, okay? Because this is at the bottom. Okay. Now, because those are at the top, oh no, we're gonna have to see, okay? Okay, let's bring this over here. Look at that. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, Jesus, okay. So I might just have to, let's see. This resin is heavy, maybe to make the petals lay down. What y'all think? Okay, let's saturate the petals. And don't worry about it, cause I'm always making a mess. You know, but I haven't done a project in months, you guys. So expect a little mess. Expect a little mess. Guess what? I got alcohol wipes, and we gonna get all this all cleaned up. Okay. 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 We're gonna just take our time with that one. Okay. And see, this is not a silicone mat, you know. I don't know why I put this stuff on this cutting mat, and this is not for what it is supposed to be used for. Okay, that's why I gotta clean this off. Okay. I might have to make another batch. Okay. So you guys, I'm gonna have to make up another small batch, okay? So I will be back. Hi everyone, I am back. Okay, so I'm stirring up a little more epoxy resin. I added already a little glitter so we can get this going and see how it's gonna turn out in 24 hours. Or it might take longer. Never know. Never know. But see, this is, I'm not even gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. And so you guys, this is a different brand of resin. epoxy resin, and it got a bunch of bubbles in it. And a bunch of bubbles, you guys. Look at all those bubbles. A bunch of bubbles mean trouble. It is not clear. It is not clear. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute and see if these bubbles clear, because I'm not pouring this on top of my flowers, and when it cure, all those little tiny bubbles leave a mark in the middle of your project. Okay, so you guys, so I'm gonna end the video here, and then when it cures and stuff, I'll just come back and show you the unmolding. Okay, so be blessed, be safe, peace. Hi everyone, this is Denise from Black Butterfly Creation. I have an unmolding to do. Okay, so you guys, this is my forever bouquet. Now I've been wanting to make one for the longest. Okay, so I finally did, but it did not turn out the way I thought it would. Okay, because when I started pouring the epoxy resin, the flowers started floating to the top. Okay, so we have flowers that are sticking out of the mold. Okay, so we're gonna unmold this one last. This was the epoxy that I had over, so let's do the ones, the overage. Okay, pretty, always pretty when you use glitter. Now I used a little glitter also in that. And so next time when I do it, I'll do something different. Okay, I just hope that these do not be, those do not be that hard to unmold. Okay, and this is my little bears. Look at my bears. Okay, look at the bears. Okay, cute. Okay, so now we're gonna unmold these. These are just extra molds that came with the larger molds. And we're gonna see. Flip. And see, cause you guys, we can use these as paperweights, okay? Okay, not bad. Can you see it? Not bad. Okay, and that's the sides, and you can see the glitter. Okay, so we will use these as paper weights. That's cute. Okay, now this, because the flowers is going to be on the top anyway, and yeah, you see how they floated up, so we have flowers sticking out of that one as well. Oh well. Oh Lord. Let's see. Okay. So this one didn't turn out that good, because I think it was supposed to be like this. So my flowers is actually upside down because I didn't truly understand what was going on. So I should have put the flowers downward. Okay. Okay. So that's how it looked. Okay, these are sticking out. So I don't know. I'm not gonna keep that anyway. Okay. I know next time how to position whatever I put inside there. Now, for this one. Okay. Wow. Okay. So there's the glitter. Okay, and the flowers did rise out of the mold. Okay, and this is the sides. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. It's still cute. It's still cute, but next time I won't use no glitter. Okay? Because the glitter is taken away from my from the beauty. Okay? Even though it's pretty, but next time I think I'm gonna put a little bit of resin, epoxy resin, in the bottom of the mold. Okay, and then first put like a white background so you won't see this. Okay, and then just put a little bit in there, and you know, let the flowers, you know, stick in there, and then you know, do another pour on top of that. Okay, so that is it, you guys, for this molding. This is a lot of epoxy, you guys, but I like it. Okay, because it's mine and I made it. Okay, so these two I approve. These two I approve. This one, not. Okay, so we're just gonna throw that out. Okay, and then the overage. Okay, so that is it, you guys. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Be safe. Peace.